to the Neon Trash Studio, all you cyberpunks and retro nerds out there. I'm your lovable host, Tommy the Hammer. There's a lot of big things coming down the pike for the month of February on our channel, but in the meantime, I thought we would touch on an Al Pacino movie called Serpico. I've got this double feature of the man, and I am a huge fan of his films. He's a prolific actor, one of my absolute favorites. I haven't seen the film Serpico in such a long time, so I am well overdue for a revisit. We'll have to touch on A Dog Day Afternoon another time, but for now, we're gonna be watching Serpico. You guys know this routine. Check out that motherfucking trailer. Peep that shit, bitches, and when we get back, you guys are gonna know my opinion on Serpico.
He's the hardest working cop in the city.
All my life I wanted to be a cop. It's like I can remember nothing else.
With the strongest force working against him.
I'll have it for you tonight.
Midnight. And you better have $300, right?
We got a call about you from downtown. No, I ain't saying who. They just said you couldn't be trusted, you know?
Because I don't take money, right?
Frank, let's face it, who can trust a cop who don't take money?
Nothing's gonna happen from the inside. The top guys have been cops too long.
You'd be willing to go outside the department?
Feeling me up every day. How am I gonna wear a wire?
They can send you in first enough times until finally one day you're gonna walk in the wrong door.
Al Pacino is taking the good guys down. Serpico.
He's, quite frankly, fascinating to watch and ultimately a very relatable character. We've all been there before in our lives where you want to do the right thing, you want to be a good person, and you want to leave this earth with the knowledge that you have done everything that you can as a good human being. But poor Serpico, he hits a brick wall at every turn. Corrupt cops all over the place, and crime running rampant, and he's just trying to do the right thing, and nobody seems to want to work with the man. Not once do you ever feel like it's fake and Hollywood. A lot of movies today kind of come across as a little too polished, a little too clean cut, but Serpico here is a time capsule. It's a piece of the early 1970s, and that's something I can, genuinely appreciate. I like this dark and gritty crime tale about a police officer working these kind of inner city New York precincts and finding corruption within his own police force. It's a story and a tale that is ultimately relatable, here in 2023. I got on board with Serpico here. I felt his frustration, and I've been there before. I feel like there's been times in my own life where you're just trying to do the right thing. You're trying to be a good human being. And, at every turn, someone's trying to corrupt you, influence you, spin the tables, so to speak. And it really kind of hammers that point home because in today's society, a lot of people think that you should just respect authority figures without any question. And that's fucking bullshit, to be honest. Serpico is a movie that I feel like a lot of people should watch because it shows that corruption knows no bounds. It's not just criminals, it's not just the dirty city streets, it's also in the clean-cut uniforms of the police force. Now that might not be an easy story for a lot of people to take, especially when it comes down to blue-collar Americans. Serpico is not just a piece of art for Al Pacino's performance and the era that it was produced during, but it's also an important story because in today's society, we're still seeing it. We're still seeing corrupt police officers abusing their power. We're still seeing, people trying to do the right thing and they just get slapped down. It's something that's not going to be cured instantly. It's something that we have to adopt in ourselves and in society. Police officers could get away with some horrible things. They could steal money from the criminals and just be as bad as the bad guys. So I gotta give these guys props. I gotta give everyone props behind this production. It's an excellent film and definitely an important piece of cinema history. So with that being said, guys, I gotta give the movie Serpico. It's one of my absolute favorites of Al Pacino's filmography. I'm gonna go high with this one. It's gonna be an 8.5, almost a 9, with room to grow, because this is the type of movie that you watch frequently throughout your life. It's the movie that you share with your friends and your family, and you have an open dialogue and you discuss things that are sometimes uncomfortable to discuss, because not everyone likes to admit that even authority figures can be corrupt. I hope I've been informative, guys. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Trash.